Hey, I'm Greg Yaitanes. I'm the director and executive producer of House. I studied with Rick when I was a student at USC about 20 years ago, and Rick has always been this presence in my life that's continued on long after I finished school. I have worked with Rick professionally. We at House use Rick to coach our greener actors. We've found that Rick has become part of the House family and is very much as instrumental as anybody else's work here. In fact, I found that using Rick to coach a lot of our actors has been a real asset to us, because I've allowed, when we've had more complicated performances and have not had the time on a TV schedule to do rehearsals, Rick is able to do the real work with the actors and get them teed up. And since I'm a student of his, I find that I'm naturally able to carry on a lot of what he brings to the table for us at House. So we often find ourselves with people that are new to acting and need a crash course in boot camp in order to keep up with Hugh Laurie and some of our other cast members. So years ago, I was encouraging Rick to put all this down, that this was all valuable knowledge, the way that Rick could communicate about the actor's language. And that was something that was incredibly important to me, was understanding the actor's language, that beyond the shots and the blocking was understanding both what the scenes and the scripts were about and a way to communicate that in a language that the actor could understand and fulfill. And it was always an area that I felt as a director I needed improvement on. So I continued my studies with Rick off and on over the last 20 years, and eventually convinced Rick to write Act or Die, which turned out to be quite a amazing collection of all of this knowledge and all these stories. I was getting tired of referring people to other acting books when in fact I felt that everything that I had come from was from Rick, and wanted to see that that would somehow be documented and put into one place. So Rick was put pen to paper and created Act or Die, and with that, I think if you are in any position in the industry or want to be either actor, director, producer, any kind of crew member, I think understanding the actor and what the actor goes through and what they need to do to fulfill those roles is critical information. And the way that Rick puts it, it's no nonsense, it's no bullshit, it's in your face, it's exactly how Rick used to teach me. And I enjoyed the read. I wrote the foreword to the book, mostly to pay tribute to a great man's teachings. So I hope you enjoy the book as much as it has impacted myself and my work, now going into over 100 hours of television. So enjoy.